Okay, it is Thursday morning at about 9:16 a.m. About 10 minutes ago, we got into this trade, and we got in. We did a buy, went long at 714, 0714.5 pips. Um, so that's where we are right now. We have 11 lots, 11 contracts. Right now, a price for this U.S. dollar, Swiss franc, $100,000 lot size is $102.44 per pip, and our current profit is right here, 22.50, 22.54, let's say. So that's where we are right now. It's 9:16, 9:17 a.m. on Thursday, July 23rd, 2009. Okay, we took a quick pause. We're back. It's 9:29 a.m. The equities market is about to open in about 30 seconds or so. Um, we're on the 9:30, 9:15 to 9:30 bar, and we're about to get a new bar. There we go. And that loud bell was the equities market opening. Okay, so we have a new bar for this US dollar Swiss franc pair. The new bar ends at 9:45. Um, that's where we are right now. And we will pause and come back in about 14 minutes or so. Okay, we're back after a 14-minute pause. It's 9:44 a.m. and we're about to get a new bar.
Order filled.
And looks like we just got into another trade for a stock trade. I'm not going to be able to show that on the screen. I have that on a totally different.
Order filled.
I have that on a totally different screen. But
Order filled.
yeah, we got some things going on in some other screens, but we can't show those right now. But we have we're in this one trade for U.S. dollar Swiss franc.
Order filled.
And we're getting pretty busy right now.
Order filled.
But we're still in this Swiss franc U.S. dollar trade, and we will stay there in this trade until we get stopped out.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, we just got stopped out of the U.S. dollar Swiss franc trade. Okay, this is a another trade that actually it did not activate an actual buy or sell. This is the US dollar Japanese yen trade. This trade is actually not making any money, and the chart was not formatted to accept this trade as a cash trade. So it's really just recording the buy and the sell. We got into this trade. Again, we're not making any money on this trade, but I'm just pointing out this trade simply because of the strategy. We got into this trade last night at about 10 o'clock, just before 10, on July 22nd, 2009, Wednesday night, about 9:50, 55 or so. And we've been in this trade all night long, until this current bar, which is now the 9:45, 10 o'clock bar. It's 9:58 a.m. right now is the time actually. Okay, so we're in a number of these trades right now. We have about on the equity side, we have about $26,000 in profit. We've closed out in about 10 of that already and taken about $10,000 in profit off the table. simply using trailing stops. So those trades were closed out. But we have remaining 26,000. If you were to calculate this line right here, pause the tape on YouTube, pause the tape, and just calculate this panel right here, this column, minus the Forex trade here and the Forex trade here, you should come up with about 26,000, 27,000 and change right about now if you freeze the frame. And then if you calculate the Forex, on the Forex we have about $10,400 in profit. So this is 10,000, and then this is 273, 10,100, 10,300, and then here 217 on the pound, the British pound,
Order filled.
US dollar. And as I said earlier, I'll be back in about 3 hours when I'm done playing golf, just before the equities market closes. Okay, so we're going to break right now. We'll come back in about 3 hours or so. Okay, it is 3:55 p.m. on Thursday, July 23rd, 2009, and we are still in US dollar, Canadian dollar. So I'm going to jump to that screen very quickly. And we're about to close out of that trade. We have about $8,566 in profit on that trade. And as soon as we close out on this, we'll be able to talk about all the trades. We actually had a number of, just a few Forex trades today. Nothing on euro dollar, US dollar. We had two trades on British pound, US dollar. We actually had this trade, which is actually just a strategy trade. It's not actually a cash trade. There's no cash in the trade, but we were too late to actually get into this trade as a cash trade, but the strategy itself has been going since about 10 o'clock, 9:55 or so last night. We're still in the US dollar Canadian trade, which we got into on the 10:15 bar at $1.094993, and no full trades, no trades on Australian dollar, US dollar. And we had, let's squeeze these bars a little bit here. We had one trade, a losing trade on the US dollar, Swiss franc. All told, though, we had $3,218 in losses on the Forex trades, and 8,000 so far, 8,000, almost $500 in wins on the one trade that's here, the Canadian dollar. This is the actual trade here. But we did have, again, we did have a strategy trade that only took the strategy, didn't take the cash, and so it's not a real cash trade. But it would have been nice if we got into this trade, because I believe this trade is, it's up $12,786. But again, we're not in that trade. This is not a real trade. As you can see here, open position, there's nothing there. Position match, nothing there. On this trade, we're short, and it's a true position, and that's where we are right now. Okay, so that's the Forex trades, and we're going to talk about the equity trades in a few minutes. We're going to be closing out this Forex trade in a second here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay. Okay, the equity market is just closed, and we just got out of our Forex trade as well. So let's see where we exited on this trade. We exited at 08 or 0866, and we got in at 0949. So that was a very profitable trade.